Hey guys, my live video was caught mid-smile today for my thumbnail. I was gonna try and then like, nah, we'll just leave it. I don't have a whole lot of time today because my kids are on their way home. They're riding home with the neighbor today, so I've got about 10 minutes to do a live video, and then I'm gonna have just a couple of minutes maybe to do a video that I want to upload tomorrow. And then it's the weekend, which is so exciting. I've been so busy this week. And I'm looking very, very forward to the weekend. Not that the weekend's gonna be any less busy, but you know what I mean. So, okay, a few things. I was at the school today and all the kids are talking about this, hey guys, this Momo character. And I think it was Momo. And the kids, they're Drake's age, first grade, that I was talking to were all like, my parents showed it to me, it was so scary, and now I'm having nightmares, and now I can't, that's all I can see. If you guys have seen this, okay, let me give you just the really quick version of what I have, what I have read and what I've heard. So first of all, the most recent news is that it's a hoax, of course, right? Back up just a minute. And what it was is this character hacking videos on YouTube and telling kids, like kid YouTube videos and kids YouTube, and telling kids to do things that, yeah, it's awful, that inflict like self-harm, or it goes as far as suicide. So basically like mass hysteria, right? And thanks. It's been a kind of a crazy day, so that was a really nice compliment. I really need to brush my hair. I started it, like it's all knotty. I just pulled some out doing that. But yeah, so kind of sort of like what it boils down to is that, yes, it's terrifying. And a lot of parents, including myself, are like, oh my gosh, like I don't sit down and watch every single video my kids watch the way that they watch them. Like I look over their shoulder and, you know, check, and there was a time where they were allowed to watch it for like 2 hours, just like completely just like zone out. And more recently it's been like, oh no, you can do 30 minutes of this like school program, and then you can get 30 minutes of YouTube. But that 30 minutes of YouTube that they get is like when I'm making dinner, you know what I mean? Not paying attention. So I think if anything, like, yes, it's a hoax. Yes, it's like the most awful thing imaginable, but I feel like it has brought serious awareness. Just in talking to like Drake's class today, like half of them were like, my parents talk to me. It's like, wow, like how else do you get your parents to talk to you? Do you know what I mean? Like, even if it's not real, terrifying, because who knows the messages they're receiving. I've talked about this, maybe I even talked about this last week, talking about how like the kids pick up these awful habits from YouTube, like yeet. Have you heard of that one yet? Makes me nuts. Just things like that where it's like, okay, maybe I just should, I don't know. Honestly, I want to just take it away from my kids completely. What I made for lunch videos, yeah, they're already pretty aware of what I made for lunch. They want me to upload videos here of them playing video games. I'm like, not really a demographic that like hang out with on YouTube. Like hang out with like other moms and stuff. But anyways, I wanted to like get that out there. If you haven't heard about it, your kids have definitely heard about it. Like whether you let your kids watch YouTube or not, they have heard about this character. And they've heard about the fact that it's encouraging kids to hurt themselves, even though it's not actually the case, and I guess they haven't actually really found anybody, or they haven't actually found any videos where it's a part of it or whatever, but it's out there, your kids know about it, whether you think they know about it or not, they know about it. And I mean, it was a wildfire through the school today, like crazy, crazy, crazy. Before school I heard it, and then I heard it when they were at recess, and I heard it when I was sitting down with like Drake's group. So yeah, so I wanted to get that out there. Thank you. Yeah, I like the headboard too. I really like it. And I'm really happy to report that nobody's gotten slivers. Nobody's gotten a sliver, so that's really nice. Yeah, it's alarming, like, right? Like you hear it and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, the yeet thing, I can't with that. And that's another thing. You should only wash your hair and deep condition it. You should have your kids watch your, okay. Yeah, it's the Paul brothers. See, yeah, it's annoying. My kids are with my neighbor on their way home right now. The Momo scheme ran by hackers to obtain people's personal data. That's great. I go to the school every week to volunteer. There's something else to be worried about. Oh, it totally is. So it's like, what do? Ban your kids from it? Okay, here's the deal. Like, kids, you can ban your kids from it, but that doesn't mean they're not going to hear about it or know about it or be a part of it or pick up the awful habits. Like, it's just the way that it is. I mean, I don't even know what to say. So there's that. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about, because I want to have enough time. I have something really exciting to tell you guys about, but I'm going to talk in like another video. It was this awesome class my boyfriend and I took together last weekend. It was amazing. So I'm going to do that in a separate one. And, oh yeah, hey, cookies. Okay, so I have been craving chocolate chip cookies all day, and I'm gonna make some, and I want to get them going. So like when the kids get home, like we can kind of finish them together and then bake them and then have them, and then we're gonna golf. We're gonna attempt to golf. I don't think it's gonna happen. Like just at the range for a little bit, with my boyfriend as soon as he's off work. So we've got just a little bit of time, and then eat dinner. But I want some freaking cookies. Boring. Just don't watch. I do. I talk about the most boring things ever. Like I feel like you have to be like a mom like me who in order to talk to me, because I feel like I bore everybody else if we're gonna talk about cookies. But this is actually what I want to talk about. And I was driving home and I'm like, does the mixer make cookies not as good as hand mixing them? Has anybody thought about that or played around with it at all? We don't have the dough. You gotta make the dough. I'm gonna make the dough. But my question is, seriously, this is a serious question. I'm not just like trying to like come up with like bull crap things to talk about. I want to know if you hand mix it. And somebody else got this in my mind a few years ago, and chocolate chip cookies have been like one of those things where I can make some pretty amazing things, but like, and I've made some really good chocolate chip, like really good. I've got a couple great recipes on here, but I feel like there's always like the next level cookie, which I haven't found it. I'm just wondering, do you guys think there's a difference without my mixer? Exactly. I'm thinking like, I did kickboxing yesterday. Like my arm's really sore. I don't think I want to mix cookies, which is kind of why I want my kids to be home. I don't know. Wrong things. You know what? You can worry about whatever you want to worry about. I try to make my life as worry-free as possible, so it's simply a question. I'm not like actually worried about it. Mixed feelings, nice. I'm just curious. Like this is just a general, like I'll probably still use my mixer because creaming butter into creaming sugar into butter is like a total pain in the butt without electronic, like using something that's plugged in. I'm just wondering, has anybody else out there noticed a difference? It's a simple question, right? Like I'm just curious. Just go watch something else. I'm literally gonna sit here and talk about cookies, and my phone is freaking out. I don't know why. Homemade cookies are good, right? Cookie doctor is feeling crummy. You have the funniest jokes ever. Underbake them. Oh, I agree with you there. You've got to underbake them, right? Dough isn't money. I gotcha. I've tried like 10 everywhere. Thank you. Almost every day. I can't find a good recipe. So I do have a really good one on my recipe. So Kyle and Jess P, I think she's still making videos. Come home. He's asking me if I want to hit a bucket of balls or not. I'm like, I don't know. It's like crazy windy outside. I haven't even forgot. Let me see here. He finally texts me back. Okay, so Kyle and Jess P used to make, she shared a recipe and I shared it too on my channel. This is like 6 or 7 years ago, so the video is probably awful. This is when like editing software and just, it was not good then. But she does this thing where you like grind the oats and you put in some lemon juice, and they are like the best chocolate chip cookies you'll ever eat. They're amazing. But I don't always have all the ingredients, nor do I ever feel like actually busting out my food processor to grind the oats for the cookies. But if you want like the best chocolate chip cookie recipe, that's it. So, look at it on my channel. You'll see it and you'll try it and you'll agree. But it's more time consuming than like a basic recipe. It is just, I mean, it's truly that much better. You know what? Maybe I'll make oatmeal chocolate chip. I haven't done that in a long time. That sounds really good. Those ones sound amazing. So I know that's a really, loving them. Not, you're so sweet. For a charcuterie, oh, you know what? I haven't done one of those. On the are you saying like the Kardashians? I couldn't even name them to you. I found your channel and content so helpful. Thank you. Yes, that is a hard transition. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe I'll do a day in the life video on tomorrow or something like that. I don't know. I haven't done one in a while. DoubleTree ones. Yes, that's exactly what they taste like. Those are the best cookies ever, the DoubleTree cookies. Okay, if you stay at the DoubleTree Hotel, they give you cookies upon check-in. And if you ask them throughout your stay, they will give you more cookies. They have a drawer. It's like the drawer of cookies. And it is a magical drawer, and it's amazing. And they're like the best cookies ever. You're so funny with your things. What divorce are you talking about? Are you talking to somebody or me? Okay. From Walmart. I haven't tried that one. Add some liqueur to the batter. Yeah, I agree. Underbake them and they're just amazing. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, those are the two things that I really want to talk about. As much as I want to sit here and talk forever, I really want to make this other video that I'm going to put up tomorrow because it was such an experience. So I'm going to make that video really fast. Oh, thank you guys. Now I have to go to DoubleTree. Oh my gosh. And they're so good. And I don't know why they're so good. Probably because they're full of all sorts of nonsense, but they're just like, they're the perfect cookies. Yes, the headboard's finished. And like I said, nobody's gotten a sliver. It's amazing. Like, I was afraid that like somebody would like stretch. And when I say somebody, like the kids, my boyfriend, anybody, me, in the middle of the night, stretch and like run their hands across it. And like somebody would just get a sliver. Nobody got a sliver. So I'm really happy about that. It makes me very happy because I was very concerned. Because the wood is not like, it's not soft. Like I had to sand it a ton and then I had to put like this, it's in the video, to try to seal it, and it was very scary, but we're good. So, yeah, anyways, next week I'll talk a little bit longer, I think. But I do want to make this other video really fast, and then I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, all right. Make some cookies. I'm gonna go make some cookies. Bye, guys.